Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name's Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. And today, no bullshit, man. Just some Bull Deluxe. Howdy do. I bid you greetings wherever you are. I hope you're doing well. If you are watching on Facebook, there maybe possibly is a vaccine for that. You'll have to reach out to Bill Gates and see what he can do for you. But welcome to you if you are on Facebook. And you can also come over here to the YouTubes at youtube.com/JadeStarr or watch in the browser at howtoaponios.com, or you can head over and watch the show every day live on the Twitch at twitch.tv/howtoaponios. And if you become a subscriber on the Twitch, you get a whole lot of really cool emojis, like little How to App icons, little wart icons, and even a little Werther's Original candy. For those who like Werther's Originals. I don't know what that's about. You have to work it out for yourself. Hello to people who are in the chat. Greetings, I hope you're well. Ed B, I have an idea. Tom Rochelle, paying to get. And I think that's all it's here. It's a small crowd. I'll tell you what I can let you know is that I'm going to trial a time change on Friday your time, all those living in the past, as we live in the future here. So Saturday here in Australia, I'm actually doing a time change and starting 2 hours early. We're going to trial it for a week, see how it goes. So all of you in the rest of the world, you'll be seeing this show for a week 2 hours earlier, just to see if that fits in more with people's time schedules. Yeah, it means I'll be doing a show at 6 a.m. instead of 8 a.m., which is ludicrous, but the things that you do to try and accommodate to people in the UK, definitely. I feel like poor UK people have been screwed since the daylight savings thing happened, and it's put everything out of whack. So basically, what it means is I'll be following directly after Doug's Sound Test Room show every day for a week, and I think it'll be cool. Hello to Bubba. Welcome aboard. Sai, hello. Sai, effing good to see you. Also, let's have a look at some things that are coming up over the next week on the show, because there's a lot of stuff happening. And tomorrow, starting with tomorrow, we are kicking off with an interview with Capsalam, who is an incredible artist from Sweden. I did get that right. I'm pretty sure I did. So Capsalam is coming on the show tomorrow. We're talking about her single, and we're talking about her video clip, which is really incredible. And we're going to delve into a lot of chitter chatter on creating video clips for your music. It's something that I'm going to look at very soon on the channel, and because we get closer to releasing the Desir album I'm doing with Kev Hart, video clips are going to be a thing that we're going to be doing a fair bit of. So we'll be sharing the process with you guys, how to get the best out of your video clips, how to make things look super, super cool. And Capsalam, one of the reasons I want to have her on the show is she has done, on a very shoestring budget, an incredible job at creating an incredibly professional video clip to go along with her incredibly professional debut single. We are having a week this week of Swarm apps, which are kicking off on Friday at the new time of 6 a.m. here and 2 hours earlier for the rest of you. We're looking at the Swarm cello, viola, double bass, violin, and there's going to be giveaways for every one of them. I think there's a total of 8 copies, and you can choose whichever one you want over the week. So 8 lucky people will take home a copy of whatever Swarm string that they so desire. And yeah, but there's a whole lot of other apps coming up next week, which are really fun too. So that's what's happening. Alrighty, something else I want to show you guys before we get into it. Have I missed it? Hello, Joe. Good to see you. I don't know. Is my music working? Are my sound effects working? I can't remember if I set them right. maybe they are now. There you go. I want to share something with you because I'm going to be doing some shows on this. So yesterday, me and Doug from the sound test room were hanging out on Clubhouse, and both of us decided to buy some new gear. And it was inspired by the new Cubasis update that has just gone down. Because if you've been following what's happened with Cubasis, they've added in a whole lot of new functionality. So you can MIDI learn pretty much anything on Cubasis. So I decided to buy... Hey, what's going on, Jamie? I decided to buy a couple of new pieces of kit. And here they are here. So this will be delivered tomorrow. I have reached out. I've picked up... I actually paid for, so it's not a like paid promotion or anything. I purchased the Korg Nano Control 2. Yeah, boy, look at this thing. Look at this thing. This tiny little controller looks funky as hell. They're super cheap, right? They're about $50 US and really compact, really small. I can't wait to get it. It arrives tomorrow. So we're going to connect this up to Cubasis and a whole bunch of other things. So that's really cool. Looks really sweet. And I also picked up as well one of these, a Korg Nano Pad for drums. And you can, there's 3 of these actually. So there's 3 in the little, I guess, home of these Nano Korg devices. One's a little keyboard, one's this little drum pad, and the other one's just a controller. So I got this as well, which has 16 drum pads and this little XY pad here. So you can actually, while you're playing, you can move the XY pad and just hold down a pad and get multiple hits. Just it's so really cool for death metal or something like that, for doing blast beats. So I'll have 2. This one tomorrow will be delivered, and I'll have this one as well, and we'll take a look at them sometime next week and see if they're any good, because hey, they're only $50 each. So if you're in the market for a controller that's super small, and they have Mackie built into them as well, yeah. So that's like unheard about. You know, it doesn't have mechanical controls or anything like that. But hey, man, these look really cool. You know. So Ed says, I have a Nano Key Studio, which I like, but this Nano Pad 2 is cool because it's 16 pads. Yeah, man. Looks really fun. I'm excited. Yeah. Are you excited? I'm excited. Hey, Sion. Good to see you too. Hello, Russ. Howdy do. How you fucking going, mate? Good. I nearly played Pete's WAV. It's full of fucking swearing. But, see, I thought better of it. All right, so what are we looking at today? Because it's not going to be a long show today. I don't want to take up too much of your time, because what's really cool about this app is it just gets down to the fucking point, grabs you by the throat, tears your throat out, throws it to the ground, and then we're fucking good. We're looking at a guitar amp today that pretty much does one thing, and what it does, this one thing, is actually really good. I like it, and it's pretty cheap too. So if if you've been looking around at guitar sims and see all these ones with multiple effects and something, but you just want something fucking metal and just want to get straight to the tones, this could be good for you. It may not either. Like, it's everything's subjective. It's totally up to you. But this, I've done a couple of shows on this developer's apps before. His name's Julien. I did Bass Deluxe. He's got a Bass Deluxe amp. The other one's called Guitar Deluxe. So you can go back and watch previous videos to see those. And this one is called Bull Deluxe. There it is, Bull Deluxe. It's free to download, right? Absolutely free to download, but there's a hook to it. You can listen, you can hear all the tones, but every 20 seconds it injects a little bit of white noise into it. So there is a in-app purchase. It's $10 if you want to unlock it. But ultimately, I really want to do this show because I think the developer, puts out some really high quality guitar content. He doesn't have a big name or anything behind him. He's not one of these huge fucking positive grids or anything like that. It's just a single little developer who puts out these little sims, and this one's really effing good. So we'll jump into it. So there you go. Yeah, I think I'll make sure I'm giving the right details for the price. Where are we? So yeah, $10 to unlock it. Yeah. Alrighty, we're going to open it up in AUM today just so we can go through the sounds. I'm going to grab the 7-string because 7 strings and distortion just sound better. I can't even see my guitar today. Let me pull out the camera a little bit. Just bear with me one sec. This is so professional. We'll go full screen. There you go. And yeah, well, here's the thing. We'll talk about the tuner while I'm fixing my camera. I used it with my 6-string yesterday, and the tuner's fine with the 6-string. The problem is whenever you're using a 7-string and any tuner, it's always hard to tune the top string because the B string's so low. Tuners always have trouble dealing with that, which is a bitch, but it's just the hard life of having a 7-string guitar. Let me just pull my camera back. Did that work? Oh yeah, that's a bit better. Cool, so at least you can see what's going on with my guitar. Kind of, sort of. There we go. So my guitar's here. So I got my LTE 7-string out. And let's introduce, who knows if I'm in tune as well. Oh. Wow, we've got a bit, why is that? I've got a shitload of delay there. Shitload of buffer there, that's really odd. Let's close it out and try again. Could be, do I have heaps of shit open? I always have heaps of shit open. Look at all this crap I have open. La 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 la. Pixelmator, all this shit open. Let's shut that out as well. And we'll start again. That's better. So as you can hear off the bat, it's got a really good noise gate. Just how tight that noise gate is. Bang. That thing cuts it off quicker than... So let's see if how in tune we are. Alright, so that one worked. Yep, E's good, D's good, G's good. So, I'm not sure which sound we've got here, but let's jump in and have a look at the settings on this. I'll just turn down my guitar. So, you get to hide the presets. So you can open this as a standalone as well. You don't have to open it as an Auv3. All right. Let me just bring my mouse over. Yep. So you can hide these presets down the bottom at any time you want. So you've got a little show presets button here that shows you a little presets button. You can turn off the tuner, turn it on and off. You've got a main volume here as well. So everything's nice and simple. You've got a clean drive sitting here, so you can actually turn off to go between your clean and your heavy. haven't even, to be honest, I haven't even used the clean. I'm not even going to show that off today because it's all about the metal. That's what this show's definitely about, because that's what I'm going to use this for. You can see you've got a bright on and off as well. You've got a noise gate. So as you can see, this noise gate's only set to 1. So it doesn't really have any like other functionality. So it just has 1 to 10 and it's set at 1. And as you can hear, so I'm guessing as I turn this up, it's only going to be tighter. Yeah, listen to that. Pretty cool if I put it all the way up to 10. So you've got a gain and you've got a fizz button. Low, mid, high. You've got an equalizer there. You've got a reverb, reverb mix, reverb length, presence and volume. It's pretty standard stuff, yeah? So nothing too confusing there. And I just love down the bottom here, as I just showed, you can hide these presets. Everything's nice and easy. So, you know, with a lot of presets, you've actually got to, you know, click on a little preset page and it gives you a drop down folder, you know, like in here or whatever. I really love that when you hit the presets, it opens up basically a foot switcher, which is super cool because that just makes sense to me. So you get 10 presets right off the bat. So you can see there's 10 there. You've got an up and down, and you can save up to 30 of your own. So that's pretty decent. Let's go through the 10 that you get, and they're kind of named a little bit to give you a hint of what sounds you're heading for. So the first one, as you can see, is Enter Sleep Man, which I'm guessing is more of a Metallica thing. So let's... So yeah, there's no real effects or anything on that. It's just a nice, you know, and God, these distortions sound really nice on the 7th string or a drop D, you know, down to a B, C, whatever you want to bring it down. They've got lots of guts. This is called the Gorilla. Boom! Nice, yeah? So much heavier, thicker, darker kind of sound there. Then we've got one called Leopard Walk. I wonder what this is going to sound like. I have a feeling. Yeah, kind of a bit of a Pantera-y kind of sound. Let me turn down the mic for a bit. Nice, yeah. So we're only 3 sounds in, and look, oh, I really love this. I really love that I can just plug it in and get a really good sound. And now what do we got? More of an entombed thing happening here. Bit of this Swedish kind of sound with some reverb on it. Let's have a play with this one. Now I'm guessing the next kind of one, no trust, no social. Of course it is. Bit of an anthraxy kind of thing. Right, so we're sort of 5 tones in, and you can see a lot of variation there. Just listen to those. A lot of variation, really nice. So we're getting into the holy death stuff now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey Deep Gravity, good to see you. Hey Ian Tyndale. Hello Capsulam. Capsulam is here and she's on the show tomorrow. Gary Hubbs. How you going, man? Now, unfortunately, I don't have any copies of this to give away on this show, but I'm going to give away a copy on my Patreon. So if you're not a Patreon, you can always join the Patreon from as little as $1 per month. We have fun on the Patreon. Every weekend, we do a 3-hour Patreon show and talk a lot of shit. I master people's songs, and we do some giveaways there as well, too. Brutal. Man, how good would this sound for some black metal if we had... Oh, man. So let's throw on some... Let's bring this up. What can we do here? La 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 la. Let's bring in, put a bit of hall on here. A classic hall. So, Black Pigs. What do you think this is going to sound like? I reckon it's going to sound a bit like Black Sabbath. Drop D, of course, because normally it would go. Well, we're in 7-string tuning, but don't get no copyright claims. So we've got Demon of Death. What does this sound? Whoa! The last two sounds we have, so we've got a vintage heavy. Remember, these are all presets. Well, it's free to download Mobile Metal, but to unlock it, it's $10 to get all the presets. So it's a $10 app, really, because you can't really use it because it's got some white noise in between so it has like these little 20 seconds of white noise that pop up. So it is a $10 app. But for what it does, to get like all these 10 sounds and to get 30 banks to really mess with it how you want, it's very specific and it's very metal. And, you know, if you're after something specific that you can just plug in, load up, and it just does what you need it to do, this is the way to go, I think. So a nice, really super high gain. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just throw some drums on and have a little bit of a jam with it. And so that's all the 10 presets. My favorites are like the first few, so I really like these ones. So let's get some drums happening, and we might start with this one. And I didn't want that. Let's sort out some better drums here. What can we do? Let's do this. So we've got, I might choose. Let's do this. We need to give it some balls. La 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 la. Can you guess what I'm doing down here? If you're a metalhead, you'll know what I'm doing here. I'm trying to make this drum pattern in the rock somewhat more flavoursome by filling it full of kicks. There we go. All right, yeah. So sorry, it's $5.99 to unlock. I do believe it's. I think it's $10 for me here in Australia. So there you go. It's cheaper for you guys. So it's pretty cheap, yeah. All right, what's this sound like? Can we play this drum now? Yeah. smell, eh? Let's slow this down a bit. Throw some of this on. drums up again. They get a bit lost. Let's try this again. Ha-ha! So there you go. I really don't think I need to do much more. If you're a metal guitarist, I'm sure you can already see the value in this. It's pretty damn good. Really simple to use. Beautiful to load up. Really easy to save a preset too. So if we come in here, change this preset up. So bring some mids up. Turn this gate up. Turn the fuzz up a bit. So then you just hit save your preset and you are good to go. And that should be saved in your preset, so you can save over the top of any. Oh, I did even forget to tell you. So you've got cabinets here as well. You've got plenty of cabinets too. So you have a huge list of cabinets. Let's just go through some of those quickly. All good, yeah. And you can see there's no noise gate on there at the moment, so it's right down. And you only have to turn up to, look at that, only 2 on the noise gate. So that's pretty damn good, even when you turn up to 10. Look how good that noise gate is. And I actually have the volume down on here too, look at that. Wow. I had it down because it kicks so hard, this pedal. Alrighty, I think that's enough, man. It's a pretty great app. So the developer is goes under the name of like Lost in the 70s. So you can see up here it says Lost in the 70s. Check out their other apps because they've got a great bass amp as well. And the other Guitar Deluxe app, I've reviewed both of those. You can have a look at those if you'd like to go back and see those episodes. But I think for some full-on metal, so what was it, $5.99? You can't go wrong. $5, man, and just auto fucking dime bag, auto entombed auto brutality at your fingertips. What more can I say? Get it while it's good, man. So yeah, that's about it. So tomorrow we have Capsulam on the show, who was here in the chat, I saw. So she's coming on the show tomorrow, so make sure you join us for that. And remember, there's currently a giveaway going for this app that we had on the tone today. So SparkVerb. So I've only got one copy of it today. So I'm giving it away tomorrow on the show with Capsulam. And next week we've got plenty of Swarm string app giveaways to go as well. So make sure you tune in next week. Remember, all of next week, starting from Friday, the show will be starting 2 hours earlier, trialing a new spot for those in the UK, just to make it easier for people to hang out. And we can get to the end of the week and you guys can let me know if you think it's a better time and it's more convenient for you. Hello to Mobile Metal as well. I don't think I said hello to you. Always good to see you, man. Metal! Yeah. All right. That will do it for today. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me. I hope you have a wonderful day. Keep creating. Mistakes make you better. And do the things that make you happy, because there's no point being pissed off. And if you have an argument with a friend, sort it out straight away. Make amends straight away, because it's stupid to let good friendships go to waste. All right? Do that for yourself and your good friends. Take care, everybody. I love you all. You're great people. See you later. Bye-bye!